The 2006 final would go down in history as one of the all-time great FA Cup matches. The last time West Ham had reached this stage was back in 1980, when Trevor Brooking scored the only goal in a 1-0 victory over Arsenal. Rafa Benitez now looking to secure his first ever trophy on English soil. Peter Brackley watched the drama unfold.
Benitez is without the captain Robbie Fowler, Luis Garcia, who's suspended, of course, along with West Ham's Hayden Mullins after their recent joint dismissal, but not Xabi Alonso. His damaged ankle has healed in time to take up his usual role in midfield. Well, now West Ham, and with Mullins missing, Welsh international Carl Fletcher, who at the start of the season was out on loan at Watford. He's drafted into midfield, while on the injury front, to Alan Pardew's relief, both Matt Etherington and Dean Ashton are fit to start. One surpriser perhaps at the back, Argentine Lionel Scaloni starts rather than James Collins. Benayoun. Now Scaloni has made a run down that right side. Well seen too by Ashton. Harewood wants it in the middle. Oh, it's an own goal! Enough Jamie Carragher, and West Ham have taken the lead. A sudden break, and Jamie Carragher, of all people, was in the wrong place at the right time as far as West Ham are concerned.
Well, look at this ball from Dean Ashton. That is a fantastic ball, it really is. He waited, Carragher had to play it because he wasn't sure Reina was going to get it. But this pass is inch perfect. Scaloni drives it in across the box there. Carragher has to go for it, and unfortunately for him, just with the outside, he misses it with his right foot, it hits his left foot and then goes in. But that goal is all down to Dean Ashton's superb through ball. It really was a tremendous pass.
Etherington teasing Herpier. Oh, testing Reina, who lost it, and it's in! From Dean Ashton. Unbelievable! And West Ham are 2 goals up against Liverpool in the FA Cup final.
Well, it's amazing. It's the two players that have been talked about all week. Who would they play, would they not? The ball comes up. It's Ashton that flicks it on. Etherington there just turns Herpier, tries a shot. That's a ball that Reina 9 times out of 10 gobbles up. Dean Ashton takes the chance, follows it in, and it's a simple tap in for him. But Ashton shot through legs, and Dean Ashton, well, what a contribution he's made to the game so far.
Now Finnan and Gerrard. It's a lovely ball as well for Cisse! It's there this time.
Well, as they say, game on. That certainly was a great ball in from Finnan, and certainly as Cisse gets round the back of Solanko and knocks it in right. It's a great volley. He's still got a bit to do when it arrives at him, but gets the other side of Scaloni there. Scaloni doesn't know he's there, and it's a great volley from Cisse. Here we go. No chance for Hislop, but what a game we've got on our hands now.
Patient build up here by Liverpool as West Ham endeavour to keep their shape and keep them at bay. Carragher on to Risa. Orientis is through the middle, so is Peter Crouch, and that's a free kick. We really haven't had that many stoppages though. The game really has flowed, isn't it, Ray?
No, it has. The stats at half-time showed that, you know, there were very few fouls, only one offside in the game. It's been a very open game, and there's been some good football played.
Here's Gerrard. His route to goal was blocked for a moment anyway. Goes Crouch. In comes Gerrard! It certainly wasn't blocked the second time, and they are back on level terms in this thrilling cup final. 2-2.
Well, wouldn't you know it if anybody was going to score, you know, right from the kick-off. Gerrard has shown his intention. Lovely ball in. touch at the far post there, knocks it back, and there's Gerrard unmarked. Midfield, West Ham midfields don't follow his run in, and it just bounces up from Lovely. Watch him appear in the picture there as he comes in. No West Ham midfield player near him. Carl Fletcher hasn't followed his run, bounces up Lovely for him. Shaka Heslop, no chance whatsoever.
Yossi Benayoun. So exciting for West Ham this season. Now Konchesky lending his support down the left. Oh, it's in! Paul Konchesky has conjured up an incredible goal. Did he mean it? Was it a cross? Was it a shot? He doesn't care right now. It's a goal for West Ham, and they are back in front in this extraordinary, exhilarating final.
Well, I can't believe he meant that. I think he was aiming for Harewood, who was peeling off to the far post. But it caught Rayner again. You see Harewood pulling off to the far post. I'm sure that's where he's looking. He's miscued it slightly. Rayner's off his line. He can't adjust his feet quickly enough. And we see the finish in the back of the net. I think he looks up there, looks at Harewood, and it comes off the outside of his foot. And Rayner is totally in the wrong position and can't readjust.
Paul Konchesky with the third goal for West Ham. Cisse is back on the field now. They're back to full strength, Liverpool. And back on West Ham throats again. That's Risa. Tossed it towards Morientes. And then Gerrard! Oh! Oh, goodness me! What a strike from Steven Gerrard. I told you, don't write them off.
Well, that's something. This game has had absolutely everything.
Captain Fantastic or what?
Oh, what a strike. I mean, 5 minutes before he was hobbling, he was struggling with cramp, and it just dropped to him, and he's obviously made his mind up. Right, this is going in the net or it's going in the stand. I'm just giving it everything I've got left. And he struck it perfectly. Hislop, no chance. He's 35 yards out. It's flown in that back corner. What a strike. And I just don't know what else can happen in this game now, because we've seen it all.
There is so little more you can say about that. It was an absolute pile driver. Here comes Herpio. Oh, that's been saved as well.
Well, that really was a tired penalty, if ever I've seen one. His body language as he comes up to it there, he doesn't make good contact with it at all, and it's a very comfortable save for Shaka Heslop to make. So, you know, I think as Paul Walsh talked about, you know, tiredness in this penalty shootout, and that certainly showed.
Teddy Sheringham. Can he beat Rayner? He can! Sheringham celebrates, so do the West Ham faithful behind that goal. Come on, come on. That's the cry from the veteran striker.
You don't get a cooler person under pressure than Teddy Sheringham. I've seen him throughout his career, and if ever you wanted somebody in a penalty shootout to come out and take a vital one, then he would be the man.
1-1. Steven Gerrard. Such a hero in the match itself. Eyes staring, focused, and he scores.
You know, I think of these penalty shootouts, it's all about making good contact with the ball, striking it as firmly as you can. If you try and be clever at these penalty shootouts, I think goalkeepers will suss you out, and they've got chances of making saves against you. But when they're hit with the sort of power Gerrard hit the ball, then you've got no chance, even if you go the right way.
Konchesky. Rayner again. I'm not sure he was right back on his line.
No, he's getting further and further away, and I'm not sure you know, if Alan Wiley might have a word with him, but certainly Konchesky tried to hit it down the middle. A lot of players in these situations do, because goalkeepers tend to go one way or the other, and Rayner was still agile enough to get his feet to it and knock it away.
Alan Pardew fears the worst. John Arnorisa, the spotlight is on him now. Confronting him is Shaka Hislop. But it was too strong from Risa. 3-1.
Straight down the middle. Risa knows how vital that is. He's just hit it with power, kept his head down. To be fair, the same as Konchesky is, but unfortunately for Hislop, he couldn't get his feet up to knock it away.
It's Ferdinand, saved again by Rayner, and Liverpool have won the FA Cup. And Steven Gerrard, what a hero, the Players' Player of the Year. A year ago held aloft so excitedly the European Champions League trophy. Now it's the FA Cup, another proud moment for this magnificent player. The heartbeat of the Liverpool team, a hero for the red half of Merseyside, hopefully for England too. And the FA Cup is back in Liverpool hands for the 7th time.